What's up everybody, Ascended Zombie here, and I'm going to be running through the Herrenhaus Easter egg tutorial with you as best I can. So when you first spawn in, you want to shoot this pink key in the zombie window barrier there, and then you want to come over and pick up this hammer that's just on the chair just there. And we will be going over the Mario parts as well. There's one underneath this chair right here. And let's see what we got next. I'm watching this video through with you guys here, so I'll just be commenting on it. And there is a hidden bottle up here on your way down to the power room. It's very hard to see, it's just up on that ledge. And so the first thing you want to do is come down here and turn on the power. And then I wanted to show just here, the gobble gum can be right there on that metal cart just there. And we did find another bottle up above the teleporter, just up there on that ledge. And we have yet another bottle up here on this window ledge in the courtyard. And then we are going to find our next keys just to the right of spawn here in this room on that shelf full of things. There's a key there. And then we go past double tap and there's a key just around the corner just here. So you want to make sure you're shooting all those keys. You can only find one key at a time. And here's another part for the Mario. It's a little glove sitting on the chair in the bottom floor of the library. And I wanted to show here that this is a shield location. Normally is right in the corner there by the sandbags, but it wasn't in our game that time. And here is another key location just outside the second floor of the library, just to your left there, off the balcony. And then you want to jump off, and the next key will be up on top of this fountain here. And the next key will be straight through into the teleporter room. It'll be up on the balcony, sort of just on that post right there. And in here we want to show a shield part location. It wasn't here in our game, but we know it's here. Just by those barrels there is another location. Right in the corner just here. Okay, and then you want to make your way outside and then go into the ice rink, and the last key will be there for you to actually pick up. Grab the mysterious key. And right here, one of my friends found another bottle in our game just on this light post up here, just to the left. Not those light posts, but this one up here. It's very hard to see. It's right there. And then what you want to do is run over this way, and around by the greenhouse area you'll find another Mario part. It's a little star sitting on that box right there. And then you want to run through this under cage area in the garden. And if you come into this room, you'll have another shield location right here, just on the floor there. And in this clip, I am showing another Mario part. It's going to be Mario's shoe just in the corner there. It's just outside the Widow's Wine room, just by the courtyard in the middle. And if you go into the Widow's Wine room, you will find another shield location just next to these bunk beds right here. I just happened to walk by it and stumble upon it just here. Okay, and then what we're going to do now is use the teleporter. And do not stand against that white area on the wall just there, because that will spawn Hitler, and we don't want to do that just yet. I want to try to make this tutorial as easy as I can for you guys and do everything before we go ahead and spawn Hitler. Get as much done as we possibly can here. So just in this room, it'll teleport you to like a very bloody room, and you see on the bed I just picked up a fuse just there. And that is the bunker fuse that we need to turn the power on for the bunker. And right here, to get to the bunker, you have to adjust these levers so it changes the animal character on the screen just there. You see it changed to a lion instead of a bird. So the lever on the left has to be up and the lever on the right has to be down, and it will change, and then you can teleport to a different location. So here we teleported into the bunker, and you put the bunker fuse in just here on the wall. You just got to hold the use button and it will put the fuse on, and you also have to go and grab the third lever, which is just in this room here. Okay, so we're back in, you got to put on the third lever just to the right on the panel here. I was learning here just there. So you build the third lever, and then you can switch the panel yet again to another symbol. It's a cross. So the outside levers are down and the middle one is up. And then right behind you, you can just open the door for Pack-a-Punch, and then Pack-a-Punch is now open because you've placed the bunker fuse. You can open it. And then we are going to teleport again here, and this time we are looking to go into the Hitler room to spawn Hitler. And you just have to stay up against that white part in the wall there, and it will take you into what do we say, Samantha's room here. So you'll see Samantha sleeping on the bed. You go over into the corner, there's a music box. Press X on the music box and that will spawn Hitler. Okay, and just here we're starting the Samantha games. Just in the power room down by the bottom of the rail, you'll press X and you'll hear Samantha crying. You'll press X and she'll appear, or the use button rather. If you're on PC, it'll be F. So you press F and she'll start running, and she'll run towards this power box here. And what you have to do is, with that hammer you picked up at the beginning, you have to fix 8 of these power boxes. And I'm just showing here that it does take quite a while to fix, but we won't make you sit through all of this through the rest of them, but I'll show where they all are. Here's the second one here, and don't fall through the hole like I just did. The second one is just here. The second floor just above the power switch. And I apologize, this one I did make you sit through because the next one is just right up the stairs. I didn't cut it at all. So right up the stairs, just around to the right. You got another one right there. Be careful not to activate the electric barrier. while you're trying to repair this one. Okay, and the next one is right in the cafeteria here, just right outside the teleporter. And then the next one is actually right next to the teleporter, just around to the right on the wall just here. And then the next one is just when you enter the teleporter and teleport, it's just there behind you as soon as you teleport. And this is the next one here, just outside of the Widow's Wine Room where you found that last Mario part. And here I'm just showing I found another shield location in the courtyard area, just on that ledge there. And then I'm showing this is the shield buildable table when you run outside here. And then you'll also find another Samantha game location just here. You'll hear her crying just by the shield buildable there. You can press X on Samantha, and then we're gonna run over here quick, and I'll show you this this electrical panel here. This is the last one you'll have to repair. This is 8 of 8. So after this one, we are done with Samantha game number 1 out of 4. So there's 4 Samantha games, and the electrical repair panels are 1. So we're now done with that one. So go ahead and hold the use button on Samantha there, and she's going to go ahead and run her way into the greenhouse. And she's going to activate the radio challenge game. So what you need to do here is go find 4 Morse code radios. There's one in between these bushes here. All you do is shoot it and it will start pulsating a Morse code. And what you have to do is you have to memorize that Morse code and re-input it into this box just here. And if you get it correct, you'll get a audio signal that will tell you you've done it correctly. It will usually be either a long beep or a short beep. There's only 5 beeps total. You just have to memorize what beeps go where and then input it into that console. So the second location of the Morse code radios is just here, just around to the left of that walkway. The third location is in the teleporter room, right around into this hole down here. You have to look just by standing up right there. And the fourth location is in the Widow's Wine Room. And it is actually up in the rafters. You have to look up towards the right. And it is in the rafters right there, that guy. It's right behind him. It's very dark, so it's hard to see. So once again, you go back and input it into the radio, and once you've done them all correctly, you will press X to call in an airstrike at the table. And then if you look up into the sky towards the outside walkway there, you'll see some planes coming to fly overhead, and they will drop an airstrike. Okay, so down here where we've done the 8 repairable electrical panels, you come down here and press this button after you've done that, and it will teleport this phone booth here, and it will disappear. And then we have our first fuse. The strange fuse will appear, and that was for doing the electrical panels. And that was down in the power room, by the way. So now we are switching the teleporter to the cross symbol. And we are going to pick up our next fuse, which is actually from doing the Morse code radios, which is right here on this pile of rubble here in the bunker. And that's why we had to switch that panel to the cross so we could teleport to the bunker. And we can use that mysterious key we picked up earlier to open this gate here. And that will lead us into our third challenge, I believe, the third challenge room. And to activate it, there's a Samantha right here next to the gate. You just have to hold the use button and she'll run right towards this next challenge here. And actually, this is going to be the fourth challenge we're going to do. This isn't the challenge we're going to be on screen recording right now. But we are going to build the Mario parts in here actually, which is going to be in the coffin. On the end just here, you can actually build those 3 Mario parts we just found. You can see the Mario hat appears on the skeleton in there, and then you can have one of these star power-ups which allows you to run really fast and be invincible. And here's the fourth and final Samantha location in the second floor of the library. Just hold X or hold the use button, and she'll go ahead and run towards the fourth challenge, which is going to be, well, we'll call it the third challenge because that's what we're going to be covering right now. And she's going to run towards these clocks, and that's going to be the clock challenge. And you have to press these clocks in a specific order. The first one is obviously the one in the library here, so you just go ahead and hold the use button, and it's going to light up if you've done it correctly. And you have to, like I said, do it in a specific order. So the second one is going to be towards the teleporter room, actually right next to the teleporter. And then hold the use button on that one. If it lights up, you've done it correctly. And the third clock location is going to be through this walkway into this room towards the left. There's going to be a clock in the corner here. This is probably the easiest challenge. It's basically just going around and holding the use button on the right clocks in the right order. It's very, very easy. The next clock is going to be towards spawn in this hallway just here. And that's our fourth clock, and we do have one more clock. There's 5 clocks, and the last one is going to be in the speed cola room over here. And just turn around and it's right there. And you should get an audio cue that you've done it right. And the fuse for that will spawn up above these boxes here, just above in spawn. Okay, so now we're on to the the fourth challenge. And I'm showing here that we've got these symbols, and you have to match these symbols just like this from the arrow. So if you could pause the video, that would be helpful. I'll show it again here. You picked up the fuse in the coffin. I'll show it again here one more time. Match these symbols just like this from top to bottom for where the arrow is. And then it'll pop the fuse out there. So you put the fuses into these lions, the lion heads that are around the map. One of them is in the ice rink just here. And what you have to do is get zombie souls. And it takes quite a few. And once it's filled, it'll turn orange like this, and you can pick it up. Now you can only do one fuse at a time, so you have to go down and place each fuse, once you're done with it, into this cup holder here by the teleporter pad. And the next lion location is right here, just next to the teleporter pad. You can place another fuse just there. And once again, get enough zombie soul kills. and fill it up until it's orange. Pick it up and go place it in the holder again, and then on to the third lion location. The third lion location is going to be just by the courtyard, just into this room where we found the Mario shoe. And again, rinse and repeat. Zombie souls until it turns orange, pick it up, go put it in the holder downstairs. The fourth and final lion location is going to be out in the courtyard, almost next to the other one, just across the way there. It's going to be just there. And each one of these lion souls seems to take about maybe 40 zombie souls. It's quite a few. So we're going to go down and put the fourth one into the holder. And then it tells you to input the launch code. So what you have to do is go up to the second floor of the power station and hold X. And what you have to do is play Simon Says. And you have to match the symbols that show up on these screens here. And you have to press the use button exactly what symbols where it tells you to. So I'm just showing the first round here. There's actually 4 rounds of Simon Says, and it gets harder and harder as it goes on. I'll show, I believe I'm showing the second round, and I think this is the third round. See, it gets faster. And then I'll show the fourth round, which is faster still. It's almost, it's very, very difficult to see, so good luck with that one. But definitely doable. So then once you get that right, press X to input launch codes. Go ahead and hold the use button. And then you can go downstairs and hold X on the fuse holders again. I believe, what does it say to do here? I forget now. Oh yes, it says to initialize the launch sequence. Go ahead and hold X on that, and that will pull Hitler towards that purple beam. And it will hold him there until you go back and press X to launch on it again, and that will actually kill Hitler. And that is the end of the Easter egg. You'll get a Perkaholic as well as a Blundergat. Congratulations, you've beat the Das Herrenhaus Easter egg. I do have one more thing to show. The end game is here on this teleporter pad. Press X if you were really sure it is a good idea. So once you do that, Samantha will spawn, and you have to pretty much run for your life to the teleporter in the teleporter room. And you actually don't have to defend Samantha here. I think you can just run to the teleporter, and you do have to wait for her to get there though. And then once she gets there, it is end game. So you have to be very aware, because these flamer guys will start spawning everywhere, and you don't want to die at this part, you know, when you're at the very ending. And yeah, the screen will start shaking very violently. And so, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. That's been the Das Herrenhaus Easter egg. I hope this video has been informative. I know it's not the most professional video, but I hope it's been informative enough. We didn't find all the perk bottles or anything like that, but I showed where a few of them were. So I appreciate you checking out the video, and again, hope it helped anyone who was kind of stuck on what to do. So thanks for watching. Ascended Zombie out.